Hi, my name is Ashish and you are watching Art of Loving Money. In my last video, we discussed about the way to identify middle class society. Now, in this video, we are going to focus on the unique problems faced by this section of the society. Have you heard of the term squeezed middle class? Economic globalization and economic inequality has tended to hollow out the middle. In simple terms, it means squeeze the middle and distribute it between the rich and the poor. The first step of resolving a problem is to identify and admit that there is a problem. And that is what we are going to do in this video today. So let us get started. Unsupportive family members. One of my friends told me that his college mates are doing much better than him, and this is mainly because his parents forced him to join a government job. His ambition was to set up his own advertising agency, but his family never supported him. If you analyze his problem in depth, the root cause is that every parent deserves a break and want you to not depend on them. I have seen young adults of age 25 with no income sitting at home without any guilt or hesitation. Their expenses are over the top and they want best internet connection, subscription to Netflix, etc. with no contribution to the income. Your first objective should be to become financially independent, keeping aside your passions or ambitions in early stages of your career. Once you have achieved that, then your focus should be on addressing your ambitions and take risk. Make your passion first your hobby and then become expert on it. I am sure this will give you more success and internal satisfaction. Shyness. A large population of youngsters lack basic market skills. They would struggle to state the differences between corporate tax and personal tax, and they will avoid situations where an intellect debate is happening. Whereas, if you look at life of a lower class family, a boy from 18 itself will drive Uber taxi for 5 hours and then do a delivery job for another 5 hours and will make more money than an engineer is making. And this is just a random example. The problem with middle class is exposure. They are ready to spend hours daily watching web series on Netflix, but they think that doing a job in McDonald's or Amazon delivery is below their standard. Their focus is on maintaining work and life balance instead of building multiple sources of income. They are worried that what will my neighbor think if I have to deliver pizza to him or her. Whereas, a person working day and night will pick up excellent marketable skills on the go because he or she is not shy of doing any job. In developed economies, all jobs are equal. Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister of UK, is a graduate from Oxford, but in his early stages of his career, he was a waiter in a restaurant. Do not waste your golden years of life sitting at home and living in virtual world of internet. Go out and gain knowledge by working in different sectors, and it pays you money for educating yourself. Can't get ahead. One of the main reasons which hold you where you are is financial debt. Debt affects your life financially, emotionally, mentally, and physically. It can cause anxiety, depression, and mental illness. It keeps you trapped in toxic relationships and jobs that are not for you. Middle class is a perfect stupid customer for financial institutions when it comes to credit cards and loans. Even before saving an emergency fund, people are rushing to buy expensive phones on credit cards, flats with huge monthly payments. Remember, unless you have not created a stability fund which is equal to 3 years of your expenses, you are a poor class. So there is no need to falsely believe that you can now spend your money and buy expensive phones, shoes, and cars. Live a simple and comfortable life, but not an expensive one, until you have passed all the 10 points mentioned in my previous video. You may feel great by spending money in your early stages of career, but after the age of 35, there is no rat race left to show off your money because people around you will simply ignore if you have not made yourself financially better and have no savings. If you are liking this, please consider subscribing to my channel. Toxic spouse. Your happiness as well as your issues are dependent on your wife or husband. If you are happy at home, then you can rule the world and face any challenges that life throws at you. Whereas a bad partner can be the only one reason that can derail your progress in life and destroy your mental well-being. In today's environment, forget about the money you have to spend in getting married, but the divorce itself is becoming so expensive. Getting separated is a nightmare for many people because of the amount of money required. People have to let go of their properties and earnings after separation and whatnot. Unfortunately, with economic globalization, the number of divorce cases are increasing. Please wisely choose your partner whether you are a girl or a boy. Do not simply depend on your relatives to find a suitable match for you. Investments. The problems of poor class are difficult, but what separates the poor from other classes is lack of financial education. A poor family may earn more than the middle class, but what they don't know is how to hold on to their money or grow it. However, at times, this lack of financial awareness is also common in the middle class. People often get confused between an asset and a liability. An asset is something which makes you money even if you are sleeping. For example, a book you have written. This will give you loyalty for your entire life. Or a YouTube video is a good example. Remember, a home where you are living is not an asset, no matter what its value is. A car you are driving is not an asset whose value is decreasing every day. Your phone, branded clothes, everything is just a liability. Your focus should be on building assets. Social pressure. What others will think about you is driving many people crazy. I know a person who was taking a loan to send his young daughter to an international primary school. But why? It is mainly because others in the society are sending their children to the same school. Taking a loan is not worth this admission because with internet you can teach your child much better skills in the most economical way if you invest some time. First of all, remember that people are not interested in you. We have a tendency to overestimate how much other people pay attention to you. Try to meet more people because the more people you meet, the more you will realize that everyone has a different opinion. You do not have control over others' thoughts. Therefore, if you spend even 1 minute of your mental energy focusing on what others think of you, you are wasting time and energies. I hope you liked this video. Please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video, and until then, bye-bye.